right, I'm going to go over this Jeep that we just picked up last night. This Jeep came from about 2.5 hours from where we live. It showed up on Facebook Marketplace, and I mean, it was just, I think it was listed 5 minutes when I saw it. And I'm telling you guys, whenever you strike when the iron is hot. Okay, this is a 1974 Jeep CJ5. Now the CJ5, you know, this has got the good rear end. It's got the good front end on it. But let me look under here and show you what we got going on under the hood. If you will remember, I bought a Jeep for my wife about the same year, CJ5.
Anybody else? 121 there.
Bought a Jeep.
Now you're gonna have to work on it.
Now I gotta work on it. Alright, there we are. Right where it needs to be, in front of the doors. Alright, this one here has an engine in it. I know I've felt the clutch and the clutch feels good. Let me lay that back there. So, this has, I believe, the 4.0 liter. Yep, the 258 6-cylinder is what it's got in it, okay? So this one right here, the problem we've got is there's actually a crack in the block down in this area right here because they let it freeze and bust. But I'm hoping we can either stitch it or I can use enough parts off of it to, you know, actually end up with a running engine. It's got the bell housing on it. It's got the motor mounts, which we didn't have for the other one. It's got all the stuff we didn't have for the other one. Now the other one has a radiator in it, so we're all good there. We've got another radiator. I want to look in this dipstick right here. Oh yeah. But it's got a cracked block. We might be able to repair that block. I would guess it's froze up, maybe not, you never know. But yeah, it's got the 258, it's got the Holley carburetor, the Holley 1-barrel carburetor, all kinds of nice little things down in there. Well, that's free. Yeah, that's the only thing that's freed up on it. It's pretty locked up. So I might be able to rebuild that. I've got an intake manifold there. I've got an exhaust manifold there. So yeah, there's a lot of parts here that we can actually use. This Jeep is solid. This Jeep isn't full of Bondo. That's metal. That's metal. You know, the other Jeep, all this was Bondo. This is metal. It's got this funky thing that they built on the back of it here, which I actually kind of like. And it does have the soft top frame. And I got these soft top doors that are on the back of the truck right there. So I've got the soft top doors. So, you know, it's got a lot of potential. This one does. And it's, like I said, it's really, really straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to get it off of here. I'm actually going to put it right here where I'm at. I'm going to have to turn the trailer around, do some finagling because I want to back it up here to this door. That's where it's going to sit. It's right here in front of this door. But yeah, it's got one hole right there, and I guess they cut those holes to move the to get access to bowl holes and stuff like that. But the shifter is really good and solid. The everything's really good and tight on it. The clutch works. It's got a key in it. So yeah, really excited about this one. Well, let me get it off here. Elmer, this is nothing to eat, I'm telling you, buddy. It's nothing to eat. That's we gotta air the tire up on this Jeep so we can get it off the trailer. Yep, that's good old oil on the trailer right here, and that's because this strap right here actually was in my toolbox and an oil jug basically exploded, or the lid came off, let's just put it that way. But I can tell you one thing, this ratchet works phenomenal right now. I can tell you one thing, a tractor and a loader is a godsend. I'm telling you, better living through hydraulics, guys. So, I've got it all unloaded. I've got it set down here. The tire did not bust completely off the rim. I've got to get it all cleaned up and stuff like that, but this will be a good place for me to start on it right here. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this hood down over this, our peach of a inline six, guys. So yeah, and if you haven't remembered the other Jeep, here's the other Jeep. So I bought this Jeep for Christine right here, and it's actually got some kind of a lift on it, so it's lifted somewhat, and it's a nice little Jeep. But I think the tub on the other one's better. I like these front fenders. I like a bunch of stuff on the front of this one. But I like the tub and the body on that one. So yeah, 2 gonna make 1. So shame it didn't have a good windshield in it right here, because this one sure needed one. But anyway, and I also bought new seats for this. You can see various hot rod parts, and you can get a sneak peek of another startup video, 77 4-speed Trans Am right there. So that's something I'm going to be doing here before too awful long, I hope. But anyway, yep, turning into the Jeep factory out here at Gillum Farms. So we've got a 60, a 74, and a question mark so far. I'm not sure what that one is, but I'm assuming it is very close to the same year as this one right here. It had the same seats, got the same, everything is pretty much the same on them. But anyway, if you like this type of video of me going and getting this Jeep, you know, like toot sweet, like, you know, saw it on Facebook Marketplace. It was on there 5 minutes when I'd made the deal. And that's what you got to do, guys. It was 2.5 hours from home. It was a Sunday, late Sunday evening when we left. We got there just before dark. We got it picked up. So if you like that type of video, then like, comment, subscribe, and we'll continue to bring more content in the future as available. And as always, everybody, God bless. Another sweet, sweet little Jeep.